Hi, good afternoon. Michael Wynn, Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Today, guys, we are going to talk about what is the key to maximizing your reach, your marketing reach in 2019. I really think that this strategy has been proven, tested, and is absolutely going to help you crush your marketing goals in the months to come. And it really boils down to scaling contextual content with paid media placement against it. Again, let me kind of boil that down, kind of break that down. You want to scale and contextualize your content or offering or marketing messaging with paid media placement against it. So, and against it, what that means is literally, if you have this piece of content or media, you want to put marketing dollars behind that particular message. So that's what I'm talking about. But what it boils down to is that I think so many times we, as businesses and as organizations, we hear the message that your marketing messaging needs to be succinct. It needs to be consistent. Absolutely agree 100%. I also think that it's very important to contextualize that messaging in the context of your audience. So, really specifically breaking it down. So if you're really trying to reach moms with your products or services, or you're trying to reach dads with your products and services, or if you're trying to reach students, whatever that particular marketing demographic segment is, you need to think about them and how they think and feel about and how they emotionally connect with the products and services that you're offering. You really have to create media, visuals, as well as the ad copy itself that really speaks to specifically their interest and their motivations. And when you can really sync those visuals and copy, in other words, the text that's part of the ad or part of the update, with that particular person. Hey, moms, if you're struggling with this, why not give a try for this? Hey, dads, tired of doing this? We've got the solution. Hey, students, are you ready for this? Now you need to check out this. So again, just really, really basic sort of ideas there. But this really came to help for us. We're recently working with a client that services Jacksonville, Orlando, and the Tampa area. And so we implemented this strategy for them, and it's really starting to take off. And we knew that it was going to be key, but there were some pieces that we needed to make sure that we had in place. And I think number one, you have to really understand when it comes to Facebook and Instagram platform, when you're doing paid media placement, you do have to take into consideration the behavior and interest of your audience, and you need to have that ad creative that really will resonate with them. And I think a lot of people who just don't understand or don't know, they think they can just boost their post and hit the people they want, which is part of it. But when you're able to actually create an ad campaign and upload very specific images and ad copy and connect it with specific targeting information such as male, female, their location, their interests, their behaviors on the web, and so on, and you're able to create those various ad creative sets and upload them into the ad manager, those ads don't actually display in the, I guess, organic postings of your Facebook and or Instagram page themselves. They only show to people that you target based on your campaign information and your target audience group in your ad campaign. And that is so critical, because when you do that, when you create that ad creative and add context, and contextualize it for that person, it makes sense for them. It seems very natural. It seems like, oh, they're talking to me, as opposed to that's just sort of a general message. I don't really connect with that. But when you really make it specific, it's like, hey, Michael, you should really check out this. Oh, hey, they said my name. So it's helping people to resonate and really connect with that message. So back to the example of our client. So, in addition to creating that, visual, we also created a contextual landing page for each one of those segment audiences. So the audience wasn't just sent to a landing page of the home page of the website. We actually created a unique landing page for that ad creative, and the imagery was specific. We used, a Tampa Bay sort of imagery. We used an Orlando piece of imagery. We used the Tampa, Jacksonville imagery. So each one of those, and the words and the copy that's on that landing page is very localized to that particular audience group. So this is an example of how to crush your marketing goals next year. Start now. Start breaking down your audience into segments, and then creating your creative, meaning the images that you're going to use, the call to action that you're going to use, sort of contextualize that sentence and add copy so that it really connects with them. And then make sure that you're using the platform correctly to make sure that those ads and creative only show to that particular audience group. It wouldn't make any sense to have 4 different posts on your Facebook page or your Instagram that are all talking about your product but are specifically addressing separate audiences. I mean, that would be kind of silly. I mean, people would read that and be like, why are they specifically talking to guys? I thought they were all about female brands or whatever. And again, this is not guy versus girl. This is just an example of a specific target audience demographic type. But the most important thing, again, is to make sure that you can contextualize your content and really do that at scale. I mean, the more granular you can get into identifying, who your, buyers, consumers, the people who want your products or services, and the more you can refine them and create those personas and create those personality types or profile types, and then think about how to articulate and present your product and or business value proposition to them in a succinct way, and then leverage the platform to be able to have those messages in front of them specifically. That's absolutely a rock solid plan, and it will work continually, time after time after time, because here at the end of the day, guys, here's where it's at. As a society, we are becoming more and more content driven, preference based content driven. Again, I've talked about this over and over again, but we watch Netflix shows based on our preferences. We listen to music based on our preferences on Pandora, Spotify. So as marketers, we have to take that into consideration, that we must scale and contextualize our content with paid media placement against it if we're going to be successful in 2019. So that's the idea. I wanted to help you guys sort of think about your marketing goals, your marketing reach in 2019. I hope you find this helpful. If you're listening on the podcast today, thank you very much. If you're checking us out on YouTube, hey, thanks again for watching the video. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. And thank you, LinkedIn friends and family, for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great day. My name is Michael Wynn. I am the Chief Digital Officer at Digital Ops, and we'll see you guys next time.